Hey, this is Sully, and I just want to give a quick update on what's been happening with the property over the last couple of months. Now, I actually live in Oakland, California, so I haven't been able to visit the land since we purchased it last fall. However, the co-owner, Blake, he's been living in Vermont and he's been able to go out for some weekend trips. And I want to go through his pictures and show some of the progress that's been happening over the last few months.
In March, Blake went to the property to check out where we should be planting our apple trees. Since there was still snow on the ground, it was much easier to walk around. The snow kept all the brush down, and especially all of the wild raspberries that we saw last summer weren't in season yet. This also allowed us to see the deer tracks much better. There was millions of deer tracks all over the property, which is really a great sign for hunting in the future. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do any hunting this summer because everything's out of season, but this will be a great resource to have on the property. By late April, most of the snow had melted. You can see that the stream is really gushing at this time and that you had to walk across a tree to cross the water. Just 2 weeks later, after a small dry spell, the water had gone down quite a bit and was much calmer and more like the property when we had seen it last fall. In April, the mission was to plant our apple trees. Here they are setting up outside their truck, cutting fencing and laying down cardboard as a root barrier. I think they did a really good job setting down a healthy level of compost and protecting the trees from any of the animals who might want to eat our apples as much as we do. You can see that the field at this time was actually very yellow and nothing like the green property we had seen last fall. In the end, we planted 5 different apple trees: a black Oxford, Honeycrisp, Spencer, Wealthy, and a Winesap. We also planted some pear trees, a Luscious, Ayers, and a Flemish Beauty variety. Finally, we added 2 black walnuts and an American chestnut. So as all these trees mature, we'll be providing for ourselves very well off of the land. By the start of June, the field was back to a nice healthy green. The poles that you can see in this picture are marking the potential layout of where we're going to set the barn this summer. When he arrived on the property, there was 2 big bucks standing in the field. You can see one just in the distance here. He was also warned that there's a black bear living on the property, so it's something to be cautious of, but it's great to see that there's wildlife enjoying the land. Our apple trees began budding and sprouting their leaves, so it looks like they're adapting well to the new conditions. And then Blake also spent some time skinning cedar poles and laying them out around the border of the property to better mark the property line. Those are some of the major updates that I've received while I've been living in California. Please stay tuned and subscribe to my channel because I'm about to really start the summer expedition where we'll be doing a lot of work on the property. There's a lot more videos to come, so thanks for watching.